Good morning.
Good morning. And you
Good.
are tuning in with the news with Big Robbie and Little Robbie.
Yeah, we're just gonna get right to it. This is a serious matter. I spoke on this situation prior to tonight, but I wanted other people's opinions. Cousin Patches and Lil Rob. Of course, you know I'm Big Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you can subscribe to my channel at CURNOZ, as in zebra.
See you, I know Z.
See, you are nosy. But I want to talk about something that happened back in November 9th, to be exact, in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yes.
There was a young man, black, male, 21 years of age. Um, he was married July 6th.
Day for my birthday.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then they had a child. I think they had a child prior to the marriage. Anyway, the young man was invited to lunch with his boss. They went. He and 3 other employees were invited. If I'm not mistaken, he was the only black young man at this lunch.
Mm. Didn't he just have a baby too?
Well, the baby, I think, was a couple of years old. He probably had the baby prior to the marriage.
Mm.
But anyway, his boss walks up to him and shoots him in the jaw and kills him. Now, he had 3 other people besides the guy who did the crime. He had 3 other people as witnesses. 2 of them have spoken with the young man's family. I think it's just horrible what happened to this young man. Now it is November 20 something.
Yes.
25th, 26th, or somewhere around there, and this man is yet to be arrested for this crime. I want to know how you guys feel about this, because I think it's horrible.
It is an outrage.
Yeah, it is.
And I hate to bring race into stuff, but it just seems like, sometimes it seems like when us of color do something, and I love everybody, it just seems like they snatch us up a little quicker. It just seems like we get locked up a little faster. And we actually have to prove our innocence. We're guilty until we prove our innocence. And it's not the other way around. But it just seems like in some cases, especially with these kind of cases, it just seems like, they get to be innocent until proven guilty. I, Cousin Patches, am outraged. And I speak for me, and I speak for my family. We are outraged. I don't like no kind of crime. It doesn't matter what color the guy was or whatnot. It's just horrible. But it's even more horrible, and it looks, excuse me, I've been to the Scorpion birthday party. Happy birthday, Kevin. But I got a little hiccup. But I'm just so outraged that no one has looked into this to the depths of having this man locked up. He should be locked up until they found out what was going on. I don't know if it was done out of how can I put it, out of evilness, or was they just playing some crazy white game? I hate to call it that, but they do. They play Russian roulette and all these crazy little games, and maybe it went wrong. Nevertheless, we still lost a brother on our side, and it is an outrage. And I want to know how y'all feel about the situation. And where can we find this news at? Where can we Google it? And if you want to go into depth about it, you can actually Google it. And where does it take place at again, babe?
You can go to Bossip.com or
Bossip.com.
MediaTakeout.com. It's all over the internet. I think even World Star Hip Hop
even has it going on right now.
But the thing is, what you said was interesting. You said something about being innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And in our situation, most of the time it's being guilty until proven innocent. Where you have had several people to go to jail for many years, as in Troy Davis,
Mm-hmm.
and then he still was killed, after the people recanted their testimony, against him. They said, no, he didn't do this, We were made to say he did it, and they still killed him, So I'm thinking it is just something that we, as people, need to just get along. It is what it is. Barack Obama is the president for another 4 years.
So it will be some change coming. A lot of people say that they feel the equal quality, but in a lot of cases, I haven't felt that equal quality. And just me watching the news, I haven't felt that equal quality. A lot of shit that they do not come across the news, but our shit, that's why I got him, because I use words like shit. That's why he does the news. I just speaks on it, But it comes immediately across. I'm outraged because, like, when they do the totals about people's health, they usually say, it's all this bad stuff, like with AIDS and all this stuff, among the blacks. Well, we go to the doctor a lot. We go all the time. But a lot of Caucasians have private doctors, and some of them that's, just poor as dirt, and they don't go to no doctors at all. So they're not even getting their count. They get in our count because 9 out of most of the time, a lot of us do have assistance with medical, and so it's reported. So then you look at, they try to say it is us that has actually it's more of us with it, and I just think, really, it's the fact that, we go a little bit more often to the doctors, and we're more off into the polls. And when it comes down to them, like I said, they got their private doctors, their private homes, so I don't get the equal total. It just really hurts me, because they say we equal, and they say a lot of things are equal. But, I don't really feel that. I really don't feel that. I got something that actually got to go with this story, and it happened this year. A couple months ago. Y'all know I'm all late on the news because I'm busy, so I don't really have time to stay on it. But just something similar, but not as bad. This McDonald's had got robbed. And since this McDonald's got robbed, apparently it got robbed by a black person. So the McDonald's put a sign up on their drive-through window saying that they was charging an extra 10% tax to all the black customers because they had got robbed. Now, if you go back on my Facebook, you can find it because one of y'all put that up there, and Candy, I think, had it on her page and asked me my view about it, but I've never really did a show about it. And since we're talking about, the differences of us, I wanted to bring that up. I was outraged.
Yeah, I was outraged too because there has been apartment complexes posting signs saying, if you see little black teenagers or whatever, call authorities.
Really?
But we're good enough for you to take our money, to pay our rent. We're good enough for that, but then when you see our children,
teach your kids.
You want people to call authority.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that has this color skin are not criminals.
They show it. Let me say, anybody that's darker than a paper bag.
Right.
Because it seems like, the lighter you are, the better you get treated. And I speak on this all the way down the race, down to the Mexicans, Arabs, Asians, whatever. I just noticed the darker you are, sometimes the worse you get treated. I mean, I even noticed that even within movies. A lot of the light-skinned girls always get the lead role, and the little chocolate girls always got to be the backstabbing girls. And every blue moon, they'll let the chocolate girl be, a lead, but she got to be all the way from Zimbabwe.
She has to be Feely.
Yeah, you know. Why can't the average chocolate chick like moi?
She got to be so Phil.
Good job, yeah. I don't want to be sitting up there looking like Aunt Jemima from the pancake. Yeah, the pancake bottle, you know, to get a roll and a part. And it just said, even in 2012, that you could still feel the difference. That's why, you know, when they ask me on my tax papers or anything, they ask me my race, and it says white, or how they say Caucasian, and then African American, and then they have Indian, and then they have other. I always color in other. Figure it out, baby. My real name is Carla. Figure it out. Other. Shit, I may be some other motherfuckers, baby. But I do that because why? Why should it matter what race I am when I do my taxes? Why? It shouldn't even matter. Right. I should be able to get the same amount that you get, you know, if we was working the same job and had the same hours. That race thing shouldn't even be a factor. They say they do that so they can keep up with the count and all this other bullshit. But to be honest with you, what that has to do with anything? Come around and do census when you're ready to ask what color we are. I just think it's just gotten to the point where, you know, I don't know. We're still fighting the fight. A lot of people say we should be happy and glad that we are saved and here in Africa or back from Africa. They can snatch us up in Africa and we're here in America and we should just be happy. But to be honest with you, you know, and they always say shit like, you know, we can go back to Africa. If they so sad in America, why don't they go back to Africa? It's because I'm born in America and I love America and our ancestors have built it and this is my land. And I just took over like the Indians. So I ain't going nowhere. But you know, I just feel that, and it's sad. And that little boy that lost his life, and even though, you know, it's crazy because it's just funny that you just got these white co-workers invited you out to lunch and you're the only black boy and you're the only one to get shot.
I probably wouldn't have went anyway. I mean, but I don't know. I can't say that because you really don't know. You work for this man. So and there's no telling how long you work for him, so you probably trust him. You know, but then something in my head probably would say, I'm sure, that he probably was not the only black employee. Why am I the only black employee invited? Why am I a target?
And yeah, you know, what happened to, you know, Julio? Why ain't you invite Julio, the little Mexican that been outside scraping gum and stuff off the mirrors and windows and shit? So, you know, they didn't invite him. So my thing of it is, America, I want y'all to say, wake up and start treating people as equally. Yeah. It shouldn't matter what color you are. And I got it bad too. Don't get me wrong. Ooh. I done got kind of cramps and shit, open the boob. But don't get me wrong, I do it too. It's easy, you know what I'm saying? That I have a problem with, you know, don't get me wrong, y'all love me, I love y'all. But, you know, I have a tendency to, like, I don't like to go in certain Chinese hair stores. I don't like to spend too much time in there because I don't like the smell. And to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, I say that, you know, if God bless me with anyone that loves me, then I'm willing to be with that person if they love me no matter what race they are. But, you know, I can't get over the smell of kimchi, you know, so I have that inner race in me. And it's not right. And I'm completely wrong. And it's hard for people to actually say that. But the first thing that comes to mind when I think of anything Chinese is the smell of kimchi, and I don't like that smell. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just going to run in and run out, you know. And they all don't smell like it. Yeah. You know?
And it's funny that you say that because it's stuff like shows like American Idol or X Factor or The Voice. When I watch that and I see different people, different races running and trying to compete in this show, I used to be always like, oh, I want this black person. This black person has got to win. You know, oh, she can really sing. But then you have white people and you have Mexicans and you have Asians, all different type of people who can sing. Now, this year, as far as The Voice is concerned,
that little white girl got it.
Yeah.
And they done voted her out. And they kept the little black girl that keep acting like she's Rihanna. You know, she has that Rihanna look face.
Yeah.
Baby, don't get me wrong. Find your own identity.
But see, the thing is, I said The Voice, but I meant the X Factor. I'm thinking that little 12-year-old Carly, whatever her name is. Yeah, that's who should win.
Yeah, she can blow. She really can blow. And but like I said, we all find ourselves doing it. So maybe if I can admit that I have some little things that are racist about me, because even though I said it about the Chinese people, I love them. I love sweet and sour chicken. I love General Tso chicken. I love shrimp fried rice. I will eat an egg roll in a heartbeat. So, you know, don't get me wrong. I have love for y'all. I can do my nails. You know, I love them. So, but we all sometimes not even meaning to have a little bit of race within us. And maybe when we catch ourselves doing it, we need to stop.
Check ourselves.
Yeah. That's right. So let's just say this is the reality check news. We all try to give ourselves a reality check. Ain't nobody perfect. You know, I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. We're not perfect. But, you know, but we can strive to be a better person. We can all strive to be better. You agree about that on Robbie?
I definitely agree with that. And the whole story of the first story, that's horrible that people can't even treat people with just common decency or just have natural affection that God gave each and every one of us to have for for each other. That you want to just shoot this man. I mean, what was the point of shooting that man?
There was none.
Probably was insurance purposes.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That's it.
I guess it's to say that there's one less, one of us running around. It's just awful. But like I said, race comes in everywhere. It comes with sexuality. It comes everywhere. Look at me. I got bird hair on my head. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why should I listen to this crazy bitch? She got bird hair on her hair. But why treat me prejudice is because I'm tired of wearing weave and I decided to get a little cockatoo. So, let's just try to check ourselves. I'm asking my viewers, the people out there on Sweet Additions TV. I'm asking his viewers on See You Nosy. I'm asking my viewers on Life Because of Pages and my gospel channel. Please, when you find yourself being a little racist or being a little judgmental, stop.
Check yourself.
Yeah. Because God is love and love is God. And that's how I'm going to leave this segment.
All right. We're going to wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it up.
And we thank you all for listening.
That's right.
Feel free to leave comments.
Facebook,
to like, dislike,
whatever. I love it. I love the negative as well as the positive.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I got to read some later on. I'm going to do a show sometime this week, and somebody actually left me a comment saying that my man was white and fat, and I was black and ugly and fat, and I'm going to read that comment. And I actually searched who that person was.
Well, you are fat.
I am.
I'm playing.
Yes, I am.
I am too.
I am fat, baby. I'm fabulous. I'm fat with love, baby. And I'm kind of
more cushion.
Just love cushion. That's right, baby.
Right.
So.
Well, we're going to wrap it up.
Smooch.
Follow, subscribe. C-U-R-N-O-Z. C-U-R Nosy.
And Facebook him too, because if you have any questions, if you have any political topics, please smack it on his page so you don't have to worry about me trying to send it to him, because Lord knows me and my computer skills are horrible. So if y'all have anything that's outrageous, is anything that you want to hear his topics about, if you want him to speak upon, leave it on his page. Where can they Facebook you one more time?
Jones Robert.
Yes. And if you can't find him, go to my page, go to my friend list, and you will see him there. You can find him on Robbie's page. So follow a girl on Facebook. Check me out. Y'all know this. And continue to watch Sweet Additions TV with Candy and 1975 Patches with Mama Tina and Life Because of Patches. And I see that you are nosy. Smooches.
Can I give a shout out?
Yes, please do.
I'd like to give a shout out.
What's his name?
Joe Work.
Joe Work. That's him.
Yes. Y'all gonna have to tune in on the next show, because we get ready to talk about what we did while we look at our family tonight.
And it's coming right up.
It's coming
after these messages.
Smooches.
Bye, boogers.
Mwah.